Hi, this is Guitarska. Welcome to the lesson. Before we get started with the licks, I'm going to show you the scale we're going to be working out of today. The scale is on this page as a downloadable PDF, along with all the other scales. It's a blues scale. That's what we're going to be working out of today. It's an A blues scale, so we're going to play it root in the 6th on the 5th string, and the scale goes like this. It's going to be 5, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. The 3rd string is going to be 5, 7, 8. 2nd string 5, 7, 8. 1st string 5, 7, 8. 8, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5. And then 7, 6, 5 on the 3rd string. 7, 6, 5, 7, 6, 5, 8, 7, 5. So on that 3rd string, you can play it either way. Okay, you can play it as 5, 6, 7 or 5, 7, 8. You can play it one way going up, another way coming down. You can mix them, match them. Both of those notes work. They usually work better separately than together. You can play it chromatically, it doesn't work quite as well. Okay, let's get on with the lesson, Dregs licks. Hi, I'm Greg Guitarska. Welcome to Guitarska.com. This is our 2nd lesson, Dregs licks. Dixie Dregs, something along those lines for a rhythm, and some of the licks from the master guitar player himself, Steve Morse. These licks are in the key of A, blues, which is A pentatonic minor, many people refer to. Okay, and our first lick is going to be in the 5th position, okay, 5th fret, and it's a bunch of triplets put together, okay, triplet, 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 triplet. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to bend the 2nd string, okay, on the 8th fret up to the 1st string on the 5th fret, and then come down 8, 7, 5. Now it's a little tricky with the picking pattern here. I don't know if you can tell, but when you switch strings from the 2nd to the 3rd string, you're going to play an upstroke. If you're used to alternate picking, when I first learned this lick, I had a real hard time because I was used to just alternate picking everything. But it's a lot easier to play this if you pick that note up. Every time you change a string on your descending line, use an upstroke, okay? So it's down, up, upstroke, all the way down the scale, okay? The next lick is a chromatic lick. Starts on the 4th fret, 4, 5, 6, 7, then on the 5th string, then 4, 5, 6, 7 on the 4th string, and then a half step bend on the 3rd string, 4th fret, go to the 1st string, 5th fret, back to the 3rd string, 5th fret, and that's alternate picking there. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Up, half step bend. And when I say half step bend, I mean you're just bending to this note. You wouldn't want to bend to this note. It's right there. So you bend a half step. I'm muting it with my palm too. I'm doing kind of a palm mute here. All right. So I take the palm of my hand, put it across the bridge. Okay. Throw some pick harmonics in there. And a pick harmonic is really just pinching of the string. Okay. So you're going to get the pick close to your fingers, like, and then just kind of pinch the string, you know, to get that different places on the string. And then another chromatic lick, okay? Example number 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now the next lick, you throw in a blues note in there. It's the 6th fret to the 7th fret on the 5th string. Hammer on, 6 to 7, 5, 5, 4th string, 3rd string, 4th string, 6, 5, 3, the 5th fret on the 6th string. Alright, example number 5. This is a kind of a double stop bend here. Alright, kind of a Dixie kind of southern Nashville lick, where you're going to take the 2nd string, bend it up a half step. Alright, and you're going to keep your pinky down on the 8th fret of the 1st string. Okay, so you're going to get your 1st finger in place, because you're going to pull that 3rd finger off from the 7th to the 5th. Okay, so you bend it up a half step. Pull off the 2nd and 3rd string, 8th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret. All right, then 7, 5. And then we're going to slide into the 5th and 6th fret of the 4th and 3rd string from the 5th, 4th and 5th fret of the 4th and 3rd string. And then 7, 5, 7. So. Okay, that's example number 5. Example number 6. It's the same kind of a blues note that we played before on the lower strings. Same notes. It's just up an octave. All right, so we're going to take the 8th fret on the 3rd string, hammer onto the 9th fret, and that's picking hammer on, so it's downstroke, down, up, and then the upstroke on the 1st string, 10th fret to the 8th fret. All right, kind of Jimmy Page style. 10th fret bend, down to the 10th fret, and then slide in 7th fret, 8th fret on the 2nd, 3rd string to the 8th and 9th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 7th fret. That's example number 6. Example number 7. We're going to start on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. Another Jimmy Page kind of a lick here. We're going to go from the 10th fret on the 2nd string to the 1st string, 12th fret, bend it. And you can bend that either a step or a step and a half. Okay? If you bend it a step, you're going to go up to this note. If you bend it a step and a half, you're going to go up to the G, which is fine, because both of those notes are in scale. Okay? So we go 10, 12, bend, 12, 11, 10, 13, 10, 11, 10, 9. Pull off. Okay, that's example number 7. And the last example, example number 8, This is kind of a arpeggio sweep type of a mini lick here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with an upstroke and a pull off from the 10th fret to the 7th fret on the first string. So when we're, just like any arpeggio, when we're descending, we're going to be playing all upstrokes. And then when we're ascending, we're going to be playing all downstrokes. So up, up, down, down, down. And it's just like the pick is falling, okay? Okay, I'm not intentionally, deliberately hitting each string. I'm kind of just letting the pick fall, all right? Almost, and you can practice it like that too. Kind of a rake. And work it up to speed, but the less movement the better. It's just kind of real, tension-free, relaxed, because tension kills speed, okay? So you want to have your hands be relaxed at all times if possible. And just let the pick fall. And on this hand, on your left hand, just kind of, roll the fingers. So we're going to go 10, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 12th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret, 9th fret, back up, 14, 10, 12, 11, then 15, and give it some vibrato. And just like any of the scales that we're working in, they are on this lessons page as a downloadable PDF. There's the lesson PDF, and then there's the scales from my book, The Practical Guitar and Practical Guitar Chords and Scales book that I published a couple of years ago. And some of those pages are here on the lessons page. They're downloadable PDFs for the scales. So this scale would be an A pentatonic minor or an A blues scale, more particularly A blues scale, root in the 6th. So the scale would be. Okay, that's your scale. Thanks once again for checking out Guitarska.com. The lessons that we have here, we're always trying to keep it fresh and new. We appreciate you stopping by. We're always looking for your feedback. Check out the schedule so you can catch one of my bands, Wolfgang, or Floyd Patterson Band, or Gokby System live. We're in the area, we're out of the area, we're all over the place. So thanks once again, and we'll see you out there. Keep on rocking.